Hey, what's going on, West Michigan? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to actually go over the questions that you should be asking your real estate agent before you start working with them. This is one of the biggest transactions in your life, so you want to make sure you have the right person behind you. Before we jump in, my name is Kevin Irwin. If this is your very first time to my channel, I go over anything and everything that has to do with buying, selling, or investing in real estate agent here in the West Michigan area. So make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit that little bell notification so you get notified every time I put a video out. You know, I like making these videos, but I love helping you buy, sell, or invest here in West Michigan way more. So do not hesitate to reach out to me. You can call me, you can text me, you can email me, you can even send a pigeon care if you have to. Whatever you have to do, I have your back when it comes to making a move here in West Michigan. Without further ado, let's jump straight into this. What should you be asking a real estate agent? What should you be asking me if you're interviewing me to be your real estate agent? There's a couple of key things that I think that you really should understand about the person that you've chosen to work with to help you buy or even sell your house. Very first one that I would be looking at is the feel. Like, how do you feel when you're talking to them? Are they stuttering over every single word? Do they have to say, I'll get back to you on that question. I'll get back to you on that question. I'll get back to you on that question. How does that conversation feel? Like, that's the very first one, because if you're speaking with somebody that you just don't feel comfortable with and they're stuttering over every single word, they have absolutely no clue what they're doing, then you need to think about that with who you're choosing to be your real estate agent. Obviously, there is new real estate agents in the game, and I understand that. I was a new agent at one time, but when I came into this industry, I came in knowing I wanted to be a professional. So I researched as much as I could before I even got my real estate license. When I got my real estate license, I went to every training I could possibly get my hands on, because I knew that when I was working with you, I wanted to be knowledgeable, I wanted to be confident, and I wanted you to not even be able to tell that I was a new agent. Not every agent is going to have that mentality. A lot of agents get in, they just think all their friends and family are going to call them, and they don't do anything. They don't go further their knowledge. They don't go figure out what they need to do. They do the bare minimum they can, and it's usually pretty obvious when you're with an agent that doesn't really know what they're doing. So I'm not saying, like, if they're new to not give them a chance, but look at who's supporting them. Look at if they have a team leader, look at who their broker is, maybe even interview their broker and find out what they're doing for that new agent, because obviously new agents need people to trust in them so that they can learn and actually become true professionals. But you just want to make sure that whoever is backing them up, whoever is helping them, is competent and you feel safe with them, then go ahead and go with that new agent. But if you meet with them and you just feel like, oh my gosh, like, this agent doesn't know anything, like, I don't get a good feeling about them, they're not responding to my questions properly, and they always have to call and ask, like, you might want to rethink using that person. So the next thing, find out if they're actually knowledgeable in the area that you're looking to serve. A lot of times real estate agents will travel all over the place and they might not be knowledgeable at all with the area that you're wanting to work with them in. So make sure that they are knowledgeable with the location that you're looking to move to, or if you're going to sell a house, make sure that they're knowledgeable with the area that you're selling. Now, I do a 60-mile radius around Grand Rapids because this is where I was born and raised. And even if I'm not like crazy familiar with, like, let's say Grand Haven, I've been there so many stinking times going to the beach and with my family that I pretty much know Grand Haven. It doesn't take me very long to figure out how to price a house out in Grand Haven. But you asked me to go to Traverse City, which I did for a client that was moving down here, and I actually told her, like, look, we're not the right agents for this. Not that I can't sell the house. I know I can sell the house. Don't have access to the MLS. I don't have access to finding proper comparables for your property. So I'm not going to be the right fit for you on this particular property. I'm going to refer you to another agent. So I did do that because at the end of the day, I want you guys to have the best possible experience I possibly can. So if that means referring you to a different agent because you're in an area that I don't serve, I'm fine with that, because I can't win them all and I want to make sure that you're taken care of properly. So make sure that they're knowledgeable with the area. So the next one, this is a big one, and it's something that in the past I've actually struggled with, and I have came back and got much better. You know, I've been in real estate for a little over 5 years, and there's times in my career where I was super crazy responsive, and then I got busy with family stuff and different business stuff and different back-end tasks. I didn't have an assistant, and I ended up not communicating fully. I have since fixed that, and I have gotten much better at that because I understand how important proper communication is, and being able to be responsive. So make sure that your real estate agent is being very responsive with you, because when you're in the thick of this transaction, you want somebody that's responsive to your questions so that you're not sitting out there wondering what's going on. So make sure that they're responsive. That's really going to help you have the feel goods about buying a house, because the worst thing in the world is when you're working with an agent that never picks up their phone, never texts you back. Like, that's going to be an issue, and you're not going to be happy with that transaction. So make sure that they are responding fairly quickly to you. Okay, the last one, make sure whatever agent that you're looking at has a proven track record of success. Now, again, I want to talk about the newbies because I don't want to slap newbies upside the head so that they can't ever get good. Look at the proven track record of their mentor in that case, and make sure that their mentor has sold a lot of houses, has a proven track record of actually getting the houses sold for proper pricing, and that they've helped people buy houses a lot, because that's going to tell you that that agent has done this a whole bunch of times. So chances are they're going to have ran across a lot of the issues that they're going to be able to help guide you through. So that's really important. Look at their past sales. Look and make sure that those past sales are in the general vicinity of where you want to live, so you know that they're an expert in that area. So there you have it. There are just some simple questions to ask your real estate agent to make sure that they are the right competent professional for you and your family when you're making this massive decision. So if you are looking to buy, sell, or invest here in West Michigan, you can give me a call, you can text me, you can email me, you can even send a pigeon care if you have to. Whatever you have to do, I do have your back when it comes to making a move here in West Michigan. Okay, on to the next video. We'll see you guys later.